Think about this for a second. Every single day, billions of people clap. Millions of strangers shake hands. And nobody stops to ask, we? Seriously? If an alien landed on Earth tomorrow, they'd see humans repeatedly slapping their own hands together whenever they're happy and grabbing strangers by the hand before talking to them. It would look completely ridiculous. Yet we do it without thinking. So, who started these traditions? Did one person invent them? Or did they evolve naturally over thousands of years? The answer is far more fascinating than you might think. Let's start with one of humanity's loudest habits, clapping. Imagine you're watching a concert. The music ends. For 1 second, everything is silent. Then, one person starts clapping. Another joins. Then, another. Within seconds, the entire crowd is making thunder with nothing but their hands. But here's something strange. Nobody told everyone to clap. It just happened.
We?
Scientists think applause is one of humanity's simplest forms of communication. When you clap, you're sending one clear message. I approve. No words needed. But why clap? Why not stomp our feet or wave our arms? The answer comes down to one thing. Noise. Your hands are always with you. They're easy to use. And when two palms collide, they create a sharp sound that cuts through a crowd long before microphones. That sound could travel surprisingly far. It's like humanity accidentally invented the world's first wireless like button. But here's where things get even more interesting. Have you ever noticed how applause spreads? One person starts. Then suddenly everyone joins. That's because humans naturally copy each other's behavior. Psychologists call this social contagion. If everyone around you starts clapping, your brain assumes, I should probably clap too, even if you weren't planning to. It's the same reason yawns spread or why laughter becomes contagious. Our brains are wired to synchronize with groups. This behavior helped our ancestors survive. Groups that worked together survived together. So copying others became a useful evolutionary skill. Now, did ancient civilizations clap? Yes. Ancient Greek and Roman audiences applauded performers thousands of years ago. Some Roman emperors even encouraged massive applause during public events. Not because they loved music, but because loud applause made them appear more popular. Apparently, fake applause existed long before social media. Today, we clapped for concerts, graduations, sports, comedy, even when a plane lands safely. Let's be honest. The pilot probably expected that. Now, let's talk about something even stranger. Imagine walking up to someone you've never met. You grab their hand, shake it up and down, smiling. And then both of you somehow agree. We trust each other. Sounds weird because it kind of is. So why do we do it? The most widely accepted explanation goes back thousands of years. Most people carried weapons. Swords, knives, spears. And most people were right. So when two strangers met, showing your empty right hand sent an important message. I don't have a weapon. That alone reduced tension. But then came the shaking. What? Some historians believe moving the hands up and down made it harder to hide a weapon in your sleeve. Whether that was always the reason is debated. But the handshake gradually became a symbol of peaceful intentions. Over time, it stopped being about weapons and became about trust. Today, athletes shake hands before competitions. Business partners shake hands after deals. World leaders shake hands in front of cameras. One simple gesture. One universal message. I'm here peacefully. But here's something many people don't realize. Not every culture uses handshakes. In Japan, people traditionally bow. In parts of India, many greet each other by placing their palms together. Other cultures touch noses or simply wave. The goal is the same. Respect. Respect, only the gesture changes. Here's something your brain is doing without you noticing. When you shake someone's hand, your brain immediately starts judging them. Was the handshake too weak? Too strong? Too sweaty? Too long? Researchers have found that people form surprisingly quick impressions from a handshake. Fair or not, your brain treats it as information. Clapping affects us too. When thousands of people clap together, something fascinating happens. Everyone becomes synchronized. Te sound, te rhythm, te movement. Studies suggest synchronized activities can increase feelings of connection and belonging. In other words, clapping isn't just making noise. It's helping groups feel united. Maybe that's why applause feels so satisfying. Not just for the performer, but for the audience too. Ooh, why do humans clap? Because it's one of the simplest ways to communicate approval using nothing but sound. Why do we shake hands? Because over thousands of years, a gesture that likely began as a way to show peaceful intentions evolved into one of the world's most recognizable greetings. Neither habit was invented overnight. They evolved naturally as humans learned to communicate, build trust, and live together. And maybe that's the most amazing part. Some of the things we do every day, the things we never question, carry stories that stretch back thousands of years. The next time you clap or shake someone's hand, remember, you're taking part in traditions that have connected humans for generations. And chances are, you never even thought about it until today.